Hey guys, so today we're going to do some functions practice. Alright, so this first one, it says, which of these relationships represents y as a function of x? So here they give us a couple equations and a graph or two. So if we look at each choice, this one we know is a parabola on its side, which fails the vertical line test. And if it's a function, it has to pass the vertical line test. So then choice B is a circle, and it also fails the vertical line test because obviously if you draw lines, there's more than one point to each x. And then, so therefore it's not a function. And so then the relation in choice D pairs two elements of the range with one element in the domain. So therefore it's not a function because one has two elements of that. So then the only choice that leaves us is C, and C is the equation for the greatest integer function. So therefore C is our answer just from talking through it. Alright, our next one says find g of f of x when f of x is 2x plus 4 and g of x is x squared minus 3x plus 2. So I'm going to work this one out with y'all. So it's asking for g of f of x. So to do this, we start from the inside out, and we're going to plug f into g. Alright, so therefore, if g is x squared minus 3x plus 2, this is g of x, we're going to plug f into this. So then g of f is going to equal f of x is 2x plus 4, so anywhere you see an x, we'll say 2x plus 4 squared minus 3 times 2x plus 4 plus 2. So that's plugging f into g. So therefore we can just work it down from here. So don't just distribute this square right here. You want to FOIL it. So 2x plus 4 times 2x plus 4. And then you can go ahead and distribute all this out. So 6x and then minus 12 plus 2. So we're going to go ahead and FOIL this. So 4x and then here's plus 8 and plus 8. So plus 16x, and then times 4 times 4 is 16, so then plus 16. And then minus 6x minus 12 plus 2. So now we're just going to add like terms. So 4x squared, we have 16x minus 6, so that's plus 10x. And then we have 16 minus 12 is 4, plus 2 is 6, so plus 6. So that gives us the answer of A. So always just make sure, like if you see g of f of x, know that whatever's second plugs into the first. So if this was to say f of g, then obviously you're going to plug g into f. Alright, so we'll move on. Alright, this says solve the systems of equations. And this one I know has definitely been on the practice, not like this specific one, but solving systems of equations is on it. And so, personally, my first instinct is to solve for y and then plug that into this one. And that works and all, but it's a little more time consuming. So, this is a linear combination, so therefore we can write this as 3x plus 4y equal to 2. And if we just copy it down, 2x plus 6y is equal to negative 2. So what we can do is we're going to try to find the greatest common factor between these two, and so it's 6. So we're going to multiply everything by this by 3. And this by 2, because we want to get these x's to have the same coefficient. So this is going to be 6x plus 2 times 4 is 8y plus 2 times 2 is 4. Right here is 6x plus 18y equals negative 6. So then all you have to do from here is, okay, I actually just caught a mistake before we move on. So we want to make this a negative 3 down here because we want to make this opposite so that they can cancel out. So this would actually be in turn a negative 6, a negative 18, and this will end up being a positive 6. So therefore, these would cancel out. This would give us negative 10y, and this is equal to 10 because 4 plus 6 is 10, and 8 minus 18 is negative 10. So then we're just going to solve for y, and that means that y is equal to negative 1. So if we look at our answers, we see that 2 of them have a negative 1 in them. So then it goes back to, you can plug into your calculator and plug it in since you do know one of them and solve for x, or you can plug this into it and solve for x. So we're just going to plug it in. So 3x plus 4 times negative 1 is equal to 2. So that's 3x minus 4 equal to 2. 3x is equal to, add that 4 over, 6x equal to 2. So here's our point. X is 2, y is negative 1. Our choice is C. And that's all for functions.